going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How is it in France?
It's very beautiful today.
Is it
Good
nice weather?
weather.
Got nice
Yeah,
weather.
yeah. You too?
Oh, actually, it's not too bad today. It's getting warmer now. The blossoms out, but I'm sure that Paris is much more picturesque.
Well, I'm not really in Paris. I'm in the suburbs, but in Paris it is cool. I was there. I was at last night, and it was really warm outside,
Mm.
so it was great.
So that was when you did open mic, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I did not buy mic.
Right.
Yes.
So tell us about that. I want to find out what a French open mic is like.
Well, usually they are very late.
Mm.
Because when I was in London,
Yeah.
they were like very soon in the evening,
Yeah.
and usually we like begin the open mics at like 9 or 9:30, and it
Yeah.
ends at midnight or
Oh
one in
wow.
the morning, stuff like that.
It's a bit later than
Uh,
round here then. Round here it's just like 7:30 to 10:30 if you're lucky.
yeah. So it's cool. There are a lot of different bars who are
Yeah.
making open mics. So
Do you
there
go
are a
to
lot.
the same one all the time or do you mix it up?
Well, I mix it up.
That's
I
nice.
have like my three favorites, and but there are a lot of open mics I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try them.
You've got
But
them on a
I,
list.
yeah, well, there are a lot of them, and I need to find time to go
Yeah.
there. So.
So I have got a little question here, but I went off on a tangent about open mics. So anyone who doesn't know who you are, tell everyone who's listening to this, all two people who might be listening to this, tell them everything about yourself, what you do, who you are. We all know where you come from now, so we've saved that time.
Okay, so my artist name is Where. It's spell you spell it like Wwhere.
Hmm.
It means Wonder Woman was here,
Oh, very nice.
and and so I am an indie folk singer-songwriter, so from
Hmm.
Paris, as you said.
Yeah.
I am also a subway musician.
Hmm.
I have the badge to go there,
Yeah.
like in London.
Yeah.
And but I have a day job. I'm also a biology and music teacher for deaf
Oh, very good.
kids. That's why sometimes I like translate my songs in sign language, in French sign
Yeah.
language. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know if you
So
have other question about
that
me.
is it. That is fantastic. Now you do Subway
Yeah.
art as well. So tell me, is it better for you than the open mics? Or do you prefer the open mics to doing the Subway stuff?
Oh, well, the subway is like your, well, for me, I'm
Yeah.
not really nervous when I go there because I know that people are passing
Yeah.
by, and there are some of them stop by and listen, but most of them are just passing. So it's just a way to work on my songs, on the new
Yeah.
songs,
Mm.
and to like make other people know me, so I can like give flyers or
Yeah.
so that's so they can like follow me on socials or come to my gigs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, but
So
it's really cool because when you play in the subway, you know that people are not really listening to you. Well,
yeah.
some are, but so when you are at an open mic
Yeah.
or at a gig and people are not really listening to you, well, you don't really care. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm playing, I do my stuff, and
You're used to it.
if there are like three or four people listening to me, that's all good. So
Yeah.
and the open mics, well. Uh, it's not when you do a gig you're like very nervous because people are
Yeah.
coming to see you, but if you do an open mic, well, you can be nervous if there are a lot of great musicians before you and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what am I going to do, but usually you play like two songs,
Yeah.
so I usually play my songs because I want to like play my songs and not covers,
Yeah.
and so I can be nervous just right before playing, but then, well, I guess it's cool because, well, there are a lot of different people playing, so
Yeah.
there's no real expectations. So,
So when you
so
do the open mics, do you prefer to go on first or like towards the
I
end?
know, never first.
Never
I
first.
hate that. I'm not really. I did that once. Once they told me, okay, you go first. And really, I screwed up. Well, people told me, no, oh, it was really good. And I was like, no, it wasn't. So, no, I
You
prefer
over
like,
criticized it.
yeah, I like to be like in the middle, like
Yeah,
sixth or seventh. That's cool.
yeah. So you get into the mood of it a bit more. You get into the groove
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, because at the beginning, well, people are not really there's no vibes,
Yeah, yeah,
and so it's like people are listening, but I don't know, you didn't warm up really.
yeah,
So
yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah, after that, it's better, I guess.
So you do quite a lot with music, obviously. We've gone through that now. But how did you get into it? How did you get into music and how did you find it and all this?
Well, I guess I always sang.
Hmm.
I was like the singing, and I always, when I was like a teen, even
Yeah,
before that, I wrote like poems in French.
yeah.
And then when I was a bit older, I began to write in English, and
Hmm.
I like read a lot of poetry,
Yeah.
like English and British and
Hmm.
Irish, everything, American poetry. And I had my first guitar when I was 20. So I didn't really learn how to play the guitar and the piano. Well, I learned it on
Yeah.
my own. And when I had my first guitar at 20, I wrote my first song
Hmm.
in English. And I am 46 now, so it's been a
Do you
while.
still have the guitar? Have you still got the same guitar?
Yeah, I have it. I have another one. Well, the first guitar, it was a classical one.
Yeah.
I still have it. Yes, sometimes I go there in the subway because in the subway I don't really bring in amplification. So
Yeah.
with a classical guitar, the sound is better.
Yeah.
But I have also a folk electroacoustic guitar.
Oh, nice. Which one is easier for you to play? Which one feels more comfortable?
Well, when I'm in the subway, the classical one, because the
Yeah.
sound is better. Um, because the one I have, the folk electroacoustic, it's
Yeah.
when it's not plugged, it's not really good. The sound is not really good. So,
Yeah.
but when I play the open mics, well, it's better with the folk guitar because
Yeah.
it's plugged and she's smaller. It's smaller, so
Yeah. You don't want to go to an open mic and not have a plug-in one. God, we went to one once, and this person's like, "If you can't plug it in, what are you doing here?" Was the actual question. It's like, okay,
well, you can put like a microphone because I have a
yeah,
guitarist and he's playing with on a folk guitar, but you can't plug it, and so you can
yeah,
like put a microphone in front of it, so you can do it anyway.
exactly. It's like,
So and before when I first play gigs when I was like in my 20s,
yeah,
I play gigs without any amplification, like always unplugged. So
yeah,
but and if people are listening, actually, you don't need to be plugged in.
yeah. They should be listening in the first place. It's
Yeah.
their fault.
Do people are people listening more in England in Ireland? Because in Paris it depends.
Yeah.
Some bars are like very noisy,
Mm.
and sometimes in other places people are really listening to your
Yeah.
song. So
Round here, where I am, down in the south of England, it's not the most encouraging streets. People are there for open mics, but are there for themselves and just waiting for themselves to no one else, you know. That's that kind of feeling.
because I heard that but maybe that's not true because yesterday some people told me, well, American people, that
Yeah.
in the States they were more listening to the
Yeah.
performers, but I guess maybe it
Maybe it is
depends.
there. We're in the wrong
Yeah,
countries.
yeah, maybe.
In the wrong one.
Well,
I can
wouldn't
imagine
go
going
there.
by some videos I've seen in Ireland. I think they get quite into the open mics, but then again, I think there's quite a lot of alcohol involved. So
Yeah,
I think they will sing along to anything really. But yeah, they don't particularly like doing covers around here. If you do a cover, it's never quite good enough. But if you do an original one, no one sings along. So what are you gonna do? You know?
I do that actually because I have some songs
Yeah,
and I give like papers with the lyrics,
Yeah.
like with the chorus, and I ask people to sing with me, and usually they do it. So it's kind of cool, and some people are doing harmonies, so it's kind of funny.
No one does it around here, so people need to do that. They need
Well,
to listen to
actually, I'm
this.
the only one to do that because I have a lot of people playing open mics and
Yeah.
a lot of younger people, and I thought that maybe they will have like a lot of great new ideas,
Yeah.
because they are like the modern people,
Yeah.
and usually they don't do that, and they're like, oh, it's a good idea.
They stole it
So
from you. They should give you some money for it. Say, well, give us a good idea.
that would be cool.
Here's some money. So you do the open mics, you do the subway, but what are some venues in France or anywhere in the world that you would love to play? If you could play anywhere and say, "Yeah, I'm playing here tomorrow," what would
Well,
be the dream?
there are like really cool venues. You have the La Cigale, for
Yeah.
example, le Trianon. It's in the same area,
Hmm.
in the north of Paris.
Yeah.
Um, you have the Bataclan,
Hmm.
even if, well, it happens there, all the terrorist stuff, but it's a
Yeah.
really great venue,
Hmm.
and I loved it. I saw a lot of great musicians there.
Yeah.
You have like La Boule Noire. It's like a very small place. I like small places actually.
Yeah.
I don't like the well. I'm not famous, so people will say, of course, she's saying that because well, she will be like in Wembley, of course. But I like to have like
The more intimate
intimacy.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Not the
better.
big, huge arenas.
No, I like to talk to people. So
Yeah. So when you're doing all these, do you do mostly covers or mostly your own ones? And which one gets more reaction?
when I'm the subway or
Either,
anywhere.
anywhere in general.
Well, usually I play my songs because
Yeah.
I want to like try them on people and see their reactions,
Yeah.
and it helps me like learning them
Yeah.
and play them better. But when I'm the subway, if I want to like bring attention on
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
well, usually I play some covers, and I think Zombie by the
Yeah.
Cranberries. It's like
That's a
the
good
one
one.
who's, yeah, it's really working. People are
Yeah.
always like, yeah,
That's the one that draws the people in.
what?
That's the one that like draws all the people in to see you. Like, come and listen to
Yeah,
me. That's the one.
yeah, this one, and then What's Up by the Fernand Blondes,
Oh yeah.
Bob Dylan songs,
Yeah. And
and
they're
I
the
tried,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I tried Falling Slowly from Glenn and Sard too,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, from the
Yeah.
movie once, and people like it too. Oh yeah, and some Ryan Adams song
Yeah.
too.
So you do like a whole mixture of stuff,
Yeah,
basically.
usually in the subway I'm like playing my songs,
Yeah.
and then I put like some covers in the middle so that people come and listen, and
Yeah.
what is really cool, it's when people stop in front of me when I'm playing my songs, so
Yeah.
it feels better.
So I'm guessing that people give you some change and give you money. Of course, hopefully, anyway. Hopefully they give you some money for it. Do you find that you get more donations and tips from people when you're doing covers or doing your own stuff?
Actually it depends because sometimes I play like uh, covers and
Yeah.
people don't give me anything, and then I play one of my song and people give me something.
Yeah.
So it's really, I think it depends on the hour.
Yeah.
If you are in the morning, or if people are like, okay, they're not really, who didn't really woken up or something,
Yeah.
or they're in a bad mood, or they're like in a rush, or it really depends. Sometimes people just give me like, I don't know, some cents, and
Yeah.
some are giving me like 10 euros.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it depends really. It's
That's
like
that's
for
the
an
better
hour you
ones.
sing and you have like nothing,
Yeah.
and then someone gives you a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
so that's cool. Well, yeah, the most, yeah, I think like 10
Yeah.
euros. It's the most I had from
Yeah.
one people,
When
and
someone gives you like a
yeah.
bigger tip, do you find that it elevates your performance more and gets you going and more motivated when you
Well,
see
yeah,
that?
well, of course. Well, if people give you money,
Yeah.
or if they stop by and ask, and I give the flyers, and so
Yeah.
then they follow me on social, then they come to the gigs. But when they stop by, it gives you, or some of them are like filming me too.
Yeah.
And well, it gives you motivations, of course, when people are
Yeah.
passing by. Like, well, you're rehearsing, so it's for you. You're playing,
Yeah.
but yeah, when people like gives you money or stop by, it's kind of cool.
It's much better then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Much better because
of
keep
course.
money. So when you do all this sort of stuff, I've seen you do piano. I've seen you do a bit of harmonica and the guitar. What do you enjoy most? What feels the most natural to you out of all the instruments?
Well, actually, I play like a bit of a guitar, piano, harmonica. I'm trying to do the ukulele and
Oh,
the
nice.
dulcimer too,
Yeah.
but I think I'm more of a singer. So
Yeah.
it's like my instrument. My voice is my instrument. So
Yeah.
I like to. It depends on the song. So I like to play. It's good when you play a little of the guitar and the piano, because people are like, oh, she can play everything,
Yeah.
but you know that you're not a really good musician, but that's cool. But sometimes I like when real musicians are like playing the guitar part,
Yeah.
or the piano part, because I can like concentrate on the voice, and I
Yeah.
sing better when I do just that, because my brain is just focusing on one thing. So
Yeah. So do you prefer doing it on your own or having someone else there with you? What is more enjoyable?
well, if the person playing with me, well, if we like, if there's a match and we really like playing together, really,
Yeah.
well, I on some songs I like to play on my own, because I know how I want to play it, and I can
Yeah.
like slow down and not really follow real tempo, and change
Yeah.
it anytime I want.
Yeah.
Um, but I play with a guitarist, and he knows my song, so it's cool to play with him. So
Yeah.
sometimes I play the guitar, and he add some layers, and sometimes he plays the guitar
Yeah.
and I don't, and I just sing. So really, it depends on the songs and the mood. And
Yeah.
sometimes, because I'm a teacher for deaf kids,
Hmm.
I do sign language. So if I want to sing and do sign language at the same time, I have to have
Yeah.
someone play the guitar for
Yeah.
that, because I can't do both.
Yeah.
So it depends really. But it's good to I feel free when
Yeah.
I'm just singing, really, because
Yeah.
I know that I can like really do good stuff with my voice. When I
Hmm.
have to concentrate on the piano, sometimes like, oh my god, what is the
Yeah.
chords really? And you have the microphone in front of you, and you can't
Yeah.
really see the keys, and it's like, oh my
You're
god,
overthinking it then.
yeah, yeah.
So tell me more about your work with the children with a bad hearing and the deaf kids. Tell me how that all started, what you do, everything.
How I started it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I did biology studies. I
Yeah.
studied biology.
Hmm.
But I wanted to be a vet when I was young,
Yeah.
and so we have. It's not exams, really. We are in the well, the best people are,
Yeah.
yeah, win the, well, they can be veterinary, and the
Hmm.
other ones are like, okay, you have to do something else. So we say concours. I don't know how you call it in English. Concours. It's like, okay, you're in competition with
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah.
So even if you have good grades, well, you don't really succeed. Some people can succeed. So I failed,
Yeah.
and then I went to the university, and I knew everything about all the stuff, because I studied it for 2 years. So
Yeah.
I didn't really go at the university. I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna stay home and sleep.
Yeah.
And so I had time, and I always wanted to learn sign language, and so I started to learn it. And
Hmm.
at the same time, I was a dorm supervisor in the school I'm working now as a
Oh yeah.
teacher. And so after that, they just like hired me to be a teacher there. And
That's
I had
lucky.
a yeah, and I had a degree to be a teacher for deaf kids.
Yeah.
So at first, I just taught them biology. And then, because I'm a musician, I wanted to play music with them.
Hmm.
So I created a music room there
Yeah.
with special devices to help them feel the music with the vibrations.
Hmm.
And so now I teach biology and music to these kids
You're doing
from
it
like
all.
three to 20.
Oh wow. So it's quite
Yeah.
an age gap.
Yeah.
It's the whole spectrum of it. So tell me a little bit more because I'm very interested in this. How someone who can't hear can tell what music is by vibrations. Tell me the
well,
science of it.
well,
Bore,
you have
bore everyone.
every deaf people is different. So
Yeah,
some of them, if you take like all the profound deaf, like
yeah.
people who can't hear anything
Hmm.
without hearing aid, well, if they don't have the hearing aid, they will like feel the music only with the vibrations.
Yeah,
So there are fewer people now like that because you have a lot of cochlear implants
yeah.
and hearing aids. So a lot of them can hear with a hearing aid.
Hmm.
Uh, but when they don't, or when the hearing aid is not working because there's no more battery or stuff like that,
Yeah,
well, they can feel the music with the vibrations. So we have, at first, I had like some devices that weren't really created for deaf people, but more
yeah.
for drummers, for
Oh
example,
yeah, yeah,
like to feel the vibrations
yeah.
on your chair or stuff like that.
Hmm.
And so we used it like they put some of the stuff in their hands to feel the
Yeah.
vibrations or on their body. And now I work with people who are creating like a pack, you
Oh
can
yeah.
put on your back or on your belly
Hmm.
to feel the vibrations. So they can feel like the low
Yeah.
frequencies in the lower back,
Hmm.
and then in the higher back, yeah, they can feel
Yeah.
the higher notes. And I work with another agency who is working on another kind of stuff who can where to have people feel the high frequency, because
Hmm.
usually deaf people, they can feel the low frequencies
Yeah.
like everyone, like boom
Yeah.
boom boom,
Yeah.
and but the high frequencies, like for example a violin, or
Yeah.
or the keys on the piano, well, they can't really feel it. So the devices help them to feel this
Hmm.
kind of vibrations. So after that, well, they can't like
Yeah.
okay, like it's a C or it's an A or it's a G. Well, they can't really say that because they have
Yeah.
to learn how to feel it, like
Yeah.
what we do when we hear something,
Hmm.
and so they have to try it and taste it to know if it's good,
Yeah.
and what kind of music it is, or what kind of notes it is.
So there's all these little things that you can teach them with these aids, but when you started it to now, has it come on a lot? Is it coming on quickly with all the new things that they're thinking up to make it
Sorry,
easier?
I didn't get it. Sorry.
So, like, when it comes to all the little packs that you can use for vibrations and to help
Yeah.
them, in the last few years, has it come on a lot? Has it got a lot more advanced?
Well, yeah, because the first years, well, I started it in 2008,
Yeah,
and well, I had some, so I thought really cool, but now the other devices, they are more subtle.
yeah.
So yeah, so it's better now, of
So it's
course.
coming
But
on quite a lot.
yeah.
And do you find that it's quite exciting to you to see it as a teacher, to learn all these new things, or is it quite difficult to figure out what all these new things do?
No, that's really cool
Yeah.
because as we are like a very big school for the deaf in
Yeah.
France, the first school for the deaf, actually.
Wow.
Well, usually a lot of people are contacting us to try what they are working on with
Yeah.
us. So it's cool because well you can try every devices for free because well they want to know if it's working, so they want
Yeah,
your feedback. So it's cool because well it, my job is never the same, you know. It's
yeah,
always you're always trying different things and talking with the kids to see if it's cool or not.
yeah.
And you meet a lot of people, of musicians,
hmm
and so it's really cool.
Do you find a lot of your students do come to your gigs once they learn all this, or do you not? Do they not know about your stuff? Do you
Well,
keep it separate?
actually, yeah, that's fun because when I began to be a teacher, I told them that I was a well, I was really young,
Yeah,
so some of them were like I don't know 2 or 3 years less than I was.
yeah,
So so I told them that I was a musician and they were listening to my music. Yes, some of them came to my gigs, and then. Uh, for sometimes
yeah,
because I had kids too, so I stopped playing music in front of an audience. But
yeah,
I stopped telling them that I play music because well sometimes you don't want to talk about your private life
yeah,
or you think maybe when you grow up that it's not really cool to talk to them about that.
yeah.
I don't know. And lately, when because I had like my personal life changed a lot, so
hmm
uh, I began to talk to them about it again.
Yeah.
And so some of them are like following me on Instagram and they are liking all my stuff. And
You've got extra audience. You've got loads
yeah,
of people.
that's really cool. And some of my older students, who are not really my students anymore, some of them come to my shows.
Yeah.
I have a student who became like a filmmaker,
Oh yeah.
and she did like short movies,
hmm
and she used some of my songs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. See, you know all these people now, just dragging them in. I'll teach you, but come to my gigs.
Yeah, sometimes well, when they are too young, I can't do that. But
Yeah.
some of the parents of the
Yeah.
kids actually bought my music.
Oh
So
wow.
on Bandcamp, I was like, yeah, so
That's
cool.
it. Use it to your advantage as much as
Yeah.
possible. So you're doing that, and now you said you took some time off, but
Yeah.
then you came back. When did you come back, and what made you
Well,
come back?
I guess my kids were a little older. So
Yeah.
I always like wrote songs, but sometimes well I didn't really play them in front of people. But
Yeah.
in like 3 years ago, I guess
hmm
I made an EP. And I had the opportunity to record it in a real studio for free because I
Oh,
knew
nice.
people. So yeah, that's so cool. And so I did this EP, and then like I think I began to perform again. I don't know, a year ago or something, maybe
Yeah.
less, uh, because well, I decided I had to do it because I missed it.
Yeah.
So
Was it like when you came back to it, did it feel right or did you feel more nervous? Because it's been a while.
I think well, I always like um, do it did it in the subway, so I
Yeah.
didn't really stop it. But when I began to do the open mics,
hmm
yeah, I was a bit nervous because I was like, am I good enough? Can I really play in front of people? Am I not
Yeah.
too old or anything? So it's kind of tricky with the music because everyone is like saying you can do music when you're young, but
Yeah.
if you come back when you're like in your 40s, well, people, well, some people will say that okay, you have no more career, you can't
Yeah.
really work because you're too old. And so I was like, yeah, I
Don't
was
believe them.
nervous. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you. But I was like, well, I did a lot of open mics, and well, the
Yeah.
more you do them, and the more you feel confident, and the
Yeah.
more people come talk to you and say, "Oh, that's you, I love your stuff," and stuff and things like that, and so it's kind of rewarding. So
Yeah. So all the people you go to open mics with, do you find they're a lot younger people or a lot of older people? Because around here, it's more of the older people who do the
well, it
like,
depends
like
on
60s
the yeah
plus. So like
yeah
quite older.
It depends on the bar, really, because
Yeah,
I guess when you well, it depends, right? Um, there is one where there are more older people, but usually in the open mics, you meet always the same people.
yeah,
You have like
yeah,
a lot of musician friends. That's kind of cool. And you're like, oh, I saw you. Oh yeah, and we play
yeah,
together. That's fun. So, well, I guess in some places it's more like young people. Well, it's a mix. I
yeah.
guess it really is a mix.
It's a nice mixture.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I've just got my little warning up here telling me that the recording will be stopping in 10 minutes, apparently,
Okay.
because I'm not paying for Zoom. We're not going to get me money.
Are you okay?
So I have got one more question I want you to find out from you though. So when you come to writing a song and recording a song, what is the process that you use?
So lately, because my personal life changed a lot,
Yeah,
I had a lot of things to say. So at first, I wrote like I had to let the words out. So I
yeah.
wrote a lot of poems in French, but mostly in English.
Hmm.
And sometimes I like sit in front of the piano or I take the guitar and I try to find a tune
Yeah.
on the lyrics. And so I changed the lyrics with that after that.
Hmm.
Or already have some part of a tune on my mind and I try to put it with some of the stuff I already wrote.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I tried some open tuning on the guitar,
Hmm.
like Johnny Mitchell,
Yeah.
and so it helped me like create other kind of songs, and it helped
Yeah.
me like try different stuff. So I guess lately I began with the lyrics, with like words,
Yeah.
because well, it matters to me to say something like
Hmm.
profound, deep,
Yeah.
and even when I'm writing in English, I don't want to like I don't write like easy.
Yeah.
I like to say like a lot of stuff like when I'm writing in French, but I don't really like to sing in French. So
So you prefer singing in English, really, then?
yeah, well, I like my voice in English. I don't really
Yeah.
like it when I'm singing in French. It's like I don't know, I can't really be in the folk indie music.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can do more variations, more
Hmm.
things with your voice, I guess, for me when you're singing English. Maybe I change my mind someday, but not right now.
That's one thing I've always wondered. Like, if you're someone from another country who isn't English, whatever country, in your case, France, who doesn't grow up with British, as their first language, does singing English songs and songs in English help with learning that or not?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think I at school, well, I guess at school we don't really learn how to communicate really with different languages.
Yeah.
It's like we're learning the grammar and stuff like that. So I guess I learned English through the songs, of course, yeah,
Hmm.
well, in my personal
So you
life.
think that helped it more than like
Yeah,
learning
of
it from like
course.
whatever,
Yeah, songs, movies, books, stuff like that. Yeah.
all the good British stuff. Right, I'm going to ask you one more thing because this is very important. Very, very important. So I've been told. Let everyone know who's listening to this where we can listen to your music or buy your music, where we can see you perhaps at open mics, everything. Let it all out.
Okay.
Promote yourself.
Well, so you can buy my music on Bandcamp,
Hmm.
of course. I think it's the best platform anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the other platforms, but if you want to help me, don't go there.
Yeah.
So
Go to your
Bandcamp
own
is the
money.
best. Yeah, yeah, really. Um, and now because of East London Recordings, you know them, of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
They put my vinyl on the Elastic Stage, so you
Yeah.
can buy vinyl there. And about the gigs, well, I have a gig, but it's in Paris,
Oh, nice.
in the 6th of June in a small bar called the La Pomme d'Ève in Paris. And you know already about it because I guess you'll be there too. We'll be in a venue in August 13th
That's it.
in Walking Surrey,
Yes,
right?
that's it.
You pronounce it like that, so you'll
Yeah,
be there too,
I'll be there.
with a with a East London Recordings artist. So it will be cool.
We were looking at each other, I was like, "Oh right, so that's how they sound live." I'm sure it'll go wonderfully.
I hope so.
I'm sure. You've got a long journey.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna like work. I want to like
Yeah.
record my songs now because I have like 12 or
Oh,
13
nice.
songs. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I have to record them.
that's great. So I'm going to ask one more question because it's just come to me. So yeah, how long does it take you to get from where you are to where the August gig will be?
Okay, I don't really get the question. What do you mean?
So like
Like,
when you're coming to Woking to do the
yeah.
East London, how long does it take us in hours or to get from where you are to get here to travel here?
Ah, to travel. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to. Well, I guess I go to London first and to the center
Yeah.
with a friend. So it's like we have like 2 hours and a half with the Eurostar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like 30 minutes to go to Surrey.
Mm. It's not too bad then.
I'm
It
like,
could
oh,
be
no, it's not
worse.
too bad. It's cool. It's
It
cool,
could be
really.
worse. It's longer for us to get to like Liverpool. So
Yeah, and I try to put some other gigs in London. I'm trying to find venue who could like
yeah,
pay me. I'm doing it.
that's it.
Actually, I will be doing an open mic in at the Buck's Head in Camden
Oh, nice.
on the 9th
Yeah,
of August.
I know it. I know of a place.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Right. Well, it's been great to have you here. And
Thank you
also,
for having me.
I haven't messed up too much, so you've been able to understand what I've said. That's good.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
haven't
really
screwed up.
proud of me because I was like, okay, am I going to understand? And I hope I didn't make a lot of English mistakes.
No,
So,
none. It's been
okay,
fantastic.
cool. Yeah, thank
You're our
you.
first person on here who has been from France. We've had American people, we've had Canadians, but never a French person before. So you're the first one.
That's cool.
That is the first one. It's the only person I
Thank
know
you.
who's French, so it could be the last. Could be the last person. But have a fantastic day, and
You
also
too.
keep on the music because I'm listening to it. I'm listening
Thank
to it.
you. And you too.
Thank
Keep
you.
on the music.
Have a great day.
You too.